Hello everyone. Welcome to Anubis gameplay. So today, I'm gonna explain how to spam Eye of Gemini in a meta way. Not really a meta, but yeah, it's like what everyone has been doing lately. So yeah, we used to spam 2 supercharges, but now, unfortunately, we spam 3. And yeah, it's getting really painful sometimes for healers because of like they limit the loadouts and stuff. But yeah, let's see how they do that. So stick around. So for the spec, it's always the same spec as a pure healer. So you go and choose your weapon, whatever weapon you want, um, whatever movement you want as well. You just need to take 2 supercharges out of your movement. Whatever 2 supercharges, but they need to be 25 because you're gonna be spamming them. For the iconics, you need to take Ferment Bloom because that's gonna be your 3rd supercharge. So you can take in 2 from your movement, 1 iconic, that's 3 already. For the stats, just normally, the normal stats as a pure healer, super powered, healing chance and magnitude, restoration, and the rest in might and power. Okay. For the artifacts, you're gonna be running Eye of Gemini, Purple Healing Ray, and Soul Cloak. So Soul Cloak, I'm waiting for the double to level it to 200 or 160 at least. But yeah, at 120 actually I'm doing fine with spamming 3 to be honest. But yeah, those are the artifacts that you need. The origin augments of course is the healing ones, as always. For the utility build, just normally as well, like you're literally a pure healer, you know, just changing your loadout, that's all, that's the difference. And the reason why I have the dampen field in here, because in my loadout I won't have a shield, so at least I will need to protect myself at least, sometimes. And yeah, everything remains the same. So, jumping on the loadout then. For the loadout, you need to have your priority heal. So, again, this is I'm gonna be talking about sorcery, but at the same time I can cover the whole powers because literally all you're taking is just priority, group heal, and the third is just any power that gives burst. So for example, for sorcery you're gonna take circle protection. For electric you can take galvanize. For nature maybe cross. No, not cross. For nature you're gonna go savage growth, metabolism, and priority. Okay. Um, what else? For water, you can take priority, group heal, and the shield, the 7-man shield. For did I forget a power? Oh, for celestial. Celestial, you're gonna take priority, group heal, and what's that power called? Virtuous light. Yeah. And then the rest is just superchargers basically. So you can put firm bloom, metabolic boost, and speed drain. That's if you're super speed. Okay. So that's what the community has been known lately. Okay, so you're spamming 3 superchargers. Usually just like boom, group heal, give supercharge to the group, refill it for yourself. So you will never run out of supercharge. And also because you're running like maybe Ferment Bloom or whatever, you can have your head mod. I have it Arbit of Destiny, I'm gonna explain that why. But you can have Ferment Bloom, okay? And yeah, you can just continuously keep going without stopping. So that's what you can do with all the powers, except sorcery, and I'm gonna explain why. So jumping on explaining why sorcery is different and all of that, Basically lately I've noticed something that I don't know why people haven't been talking about it lately, or ever, basically. So, Arbit of Destiny. Okay, everyone knows how broken it is for sorcery. Um, I was thinking about it. Why don't we go to Arbit of Destiny and spam supercharges inside it? So you're gonna have first, you're gonna have another loadout which you can actually hear more, um, like or better as well, because you know you're not gonna have like just three powers spamming between them. You're not limiting yourself. You're gonna have a whole new loadout just for Arbit of Destiny. And in Arbit of Destiny, you can have one or two supercharges as well to spam. And also, the second thing is that don't forget that Arbit of Destiny reduce the cooldowns for anything, even for supercharges. That's something that I don't think everyone knows as well. So basically, supercharges are 30 seconds in there, in Arbit is 12 seconds. Okay? So you can literally spam metabolic boost or speed drain every 12 seconds. So it's basically as the bug form from nature before the nerf. Okay? So we can either do this, you can do this, you know, you can spam those as well. But you need to have your supercharge generator in there. Because, you know, it really helps. Because you're gonna run out of power. Supercharge if you don't have it. Sometimes you will run out of power supercharge if you have it too. That's why you need to sustain it a bit. But this loadout in here, or even this one like that, like the old one, these are the loadouts that are gonna be there for like a very sticky feed situations. Like for example, I came out with this loadout here when we were trying the Omega Hadron in FGC. So everyone was literally spamming, as a DPS is spamming like 2 or 3 supercharges, like 250s and 125. That's why they needed more supercharge. So I came out with this idea. It worked really good, to be honest. And I think the only two powers that can do that is Sorcery and Nature, because both of them has like an extra loadout they can use. Yeah, I don't know why no one has been talking about that actually. Arbit is really super broken, everyone knows about that. And yeah, this is literally what I've been doing lately with Eye Gemini. So yeah, so another thing, because you're gonna be spamming so many superchargers, 3, 4, or 5 or whatever, you can have something a little bit, I'm not really call it cheesy, but a little bit helping in damage. So Aquaman, his first passive is basically when you use a supercharge, it reduces the cooldown of the combat ally that you have. Okay, so basically because you're spamming 4 or 5 supercharges, you can use your ally, I think every 20 seconds, 20, 30, something like that. So, you need a very strong combat ally. So a Batman who laughs is definitely not that strong. You can go for like maybe Superman, you can go for Harley if you have it as well. If you want to go for Cyborg too, I'm just using him for his passive. You can go for House of Legends bot if you're using if you're in a boss fight or whatever. So it's basically there just to help with the damage, you know. Again, that's only for like feat stuff. You don't really supposed to be like focusing on damage that much as a healer, but it's just there to help, you know, just getting the content faster. And yeah, I think that's all. So if anyone doesn't know as well, lately somehow, Eye of Gemini got nerfed twice. Okay, it's not really a nerf, it's just an adjustment. Basically, the caster is the one that is giving the supercharge right now. So if I walk out of my supercharge, look at that, I'm still gaining supercharge. So that means the people who are being standing next to me is the one that is getting supercharge, not on the circle. Okay, so that's actually a good thing because you can use that as like a heal over time for the tank. So it may be like the tank, let's say the tank is by this parent target over there. You go to him, You drop Eye of Gemini so he get healed, and you go back to your group so they give them supercharge. You can see that's something as well you can do. Also, the second thing about Eye of Gemini is that the Eye of Geminis don't stack anymore as a healer role. So basically, that's why you don't see two healers spamming Eye of Gemini on the top of each other, because they don't really stack together. So when two healers spam Eye of Gemini, they're still gonna give the same amount that one healer does alone. So there's no point anyway. That's why healers now can spam 3 supercharges instead of 2, because everyone is expecting the healers to give a same supercharge as they used to give with 2 healers together. That's why it's a bit sticky. And yeah, that's why the community always wants you to run like even more than 3 supercharges if you can. That's why my league member doesn't really want me to switch from sorcery, because of that reason as well. Yeah, and I think I've covered everything. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it, and let me know what you think.